Hello and welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. It's a lovely sporting weekend and we'll be starting with the pound-to-pound sports, that is boxing, where Nigerian boxers are doing well right there in Senegal, and we're happy that we've gotten some of them that have already qualified for the Olympics as we speak, right there in Dakar, Senegal. That is the boxing Olympic qualifier. That is the African Boxing Championship Olympics qualifier, and one of those boxers is Cynthia Ogunsemilore, who qualified for the Paris 2024 Olympics after she defeated Zambian Nkandu Felistars in the round 2 of the women's 60 kg category to progress to the final, which is enough for her to that she will be appearing at the Olympics come next year in Paris, France. And we also have the likes of Omole Dolakbo in the 57 kg men's category after a unanimous decision over Cameroonian boxer Sangu Christian. And then we have Dolakbo knocked down Christian in round 2 of that fight, also on his way to victory. And then we have another in the final. We have Olaore Adams who dominated every round to also secure a unanimous decision over Moroccan Mani Ayoub in the men's 92 kg category. And then in the fourth fight for Nigeria, we have about 8 of them who made it to the quarterfinals. 6 of them made it through to the semi-final, and then some of them couldn't make it to the final. But for Cynthia, is one boxer who has actually been doing well. We saw her at the Birmingham, that is the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham last year, 2022. She also did well for herself and for Nigeria. In the last Olympics, we have no boxer at all. We didn't have any representative in the boxing sport in the last Olympics, but this time around, the Boxing Federation of Nigeria said they are going to do everything they can within their power to see that we have our boxers in Paris 2024, and that has actually paid off. In the first to get these tickets, they actually opened 2 camps, one in Nigeria, that is in the National Stadium, the gymnasium in National Stadium Surulere, Lagos, that is going under some serious renovation right now. They opened one camp, camp 1 there, and the camp 2 was in United Kingdom, London precisely. And for our boxers, those ones who camped in United Kingdom had to come down to Nigeria. They went together as a team to Dakar, Senegal, and now I think everything is paying off for them and they are doing well. So we are happy that we are going to be having our boxers in the Olympics come next year. The last time we appeared in the Olympics was Rio 2016. That was in Brazil, where the likes of Efe Ajagba did well for Nigeria. But this time around, we are going to go with more than 1, 2, 3 boxers in the Paris 2024 Olympics, and we are happy. And congratulations to Cynthia Ogunsemilore. She has been one fighter, very serious. We know this is a lady who, when you see her in the boxing ring, you think she's a man. She has the physique of a man, but she's doing what men are also doing. Punching her weight. Right now she has punched her weight. You can see her on your screen with tears of joy. That is tears of joy, and it's a good one for her. All right, let's go straight to Plateau State, VAM, where Abba Michael will be joining us via Zoom to do justice to some of these stories we have on the show 360 Sports for this Friday. All right, Abba Michael, we are happy. First of all, Cynthia Ogunsemilore has qualified with some other boxers to the Olympics Paris 2024. We never had any boxers in the last Olympics because we didn't qualify. But this time around, first, Cynthia Ogunsemilore already picked that ticket to Paris 2024. So she will be among Team Nigeria to the Olympics. What's your feel about that, Abba Michael?
An underdog in her life. Even before the Commonwealth Games, she was perceived as an underdog. No one expected her to be a shining light, but she proved her doubters and critics wrong by winning the bronze medal at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games last year. And now, of course, another Olympic qualifier is just before her, and then she was able to take her chances, take advantage of the opportunity, cashing on it to give herself a chance at glory. And she is doing just that. She's living her dream right now. But the good thing is that we also have Joshua, another Nigerian, and of course Adam, also doing well. I think that we have 3 Nigerians in the finals now. This is what we want. Our earnest prayer is that the other 2, who is Joshua and Adams, should also be able to win and then qualify for the Olympics. We need at least 3 of them to be in the Olympics so as to overcome the disappointment we had last time. But I see her as a fighter, a formidable one, and a go-to athlete that Nigeria should look out for. She's the next superstar. I mean, apart from Toby Amusan, of course, Ese Brume Usoro. This is one lady that Nigeria needs to beam the spotlight on, because she will definitely fly our flag. I see her defeating the Algerian in the finals.
Yes, you see her defeating the Algerian in the final. It's a sad one for Ojo Joy, who lost a Congolese fighter in the 5th fight there. But good ones that we have the likes of Adam, Cynthia, all of them in the final. And for Cynthia, is a good one. She picked the ticket, like you said, Michael. This is a lady that was not given much chance. We saw her at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, a bronze medalist, and now she has got, I believe she's going to maybe pick the ticket, pick a medal at the Olympics. Do you think with these feat and with her determination, can she get, even though not a gold medal, silver medal or bronze medal at the Olympics?
Yes, I believe she's definitely going to be a contender. I mean, when you have a fighting spirit, it gives you an edge. When you have a goal and you want to go for that target, it gives you extra power, extra motivation, I mean, to achieve the unthinkable. And I think that's the realm she is now. She has what we call Mamba mentality, that killer mentality, with that ability to take down anyone on her way, regardless, I mean, of the preparation of the person. I think she's coming with that killer instinct, and I won't be surprised. I'm giving her a chance to be a medalist at the Olympics.
Yes, you're giving her a chance. I'm also giving her a chance to be a medalist at the Paris 2024 Olympics in France. Okay, let's leave boxing and go straight to another sport where Nigeria is also holding sway. And this is a sport that is also striving, but would need more attention. Now, let's talk about rugby, where our rugby team, the final list for the Olympic qualifiers has been released by the coach of the Black Stallions, as they are called. That is the Nigerian rugby team. Let's have the list on the screen that was released on Thursday. We have the likes of Declan Wanchuku, who is a co-captain. We have Olukolade Awobale, co-captain. We have Gabriel John Etim. We have Matthew Ilube. We have Oluwadara Odunlami. We have Richard Adeniyi Jones. We have Frederick Henry Ajuda, and then we have Onoru Oiza Jato. We have Pierre Golan, we have Ogandele Yemen, Macaulay, we have David Anegbonam, we have Ariside Ogulan, and then the management staff, as you can see on the screen, we have Stephen Lewis, who is the coach, we have Aziz Ladipo, the team manager, we have Aina Ania Siziska as the physio, and then we have Sani Muhammad as the head of delegation. The qualifiers will be coming up between the 16th, that is starting tomorrow, between the 16th and 17th of September in Harare, that is Harare, Zimbabwe. Now, the list was released on Thursday. These are the players that will be carrying the Nigerian flags high at the Olympics, qualifier in Harare. The likes of Algeria, Zambia is in pool. But Abba Michael, with this, after the African Championship, the first round of qualifiers, Nigeria was able to do it. Now, the Olympic qualifiers proper. What's our chances of just taking the ticket to the Olympics?
Yes, of course. When you hear Black Stallions, it doesn't sound very familiar. But when you hear Super Eagles or Super Falcons or the Tigers or the Tigers, you know what they're talking about. But when you hear Black Stallions, you don't really know what they're talking about. So that's the reason why we need to focus more attention on the sport called rugby. The good thing is that we're in Pool B, and I think we're in the same group with I think Kenya, Namibia, and Zambia. All roads lead to Harare. I see it's an opportunity for our sports commission to ensure that they give all the attention to these players. We want to start seeing black stallions in all our news outlets, in all our newspapers. I mean, our sporting magazines. We want to see them qualify for the Olympics. I pray that they are going to provide everything the athletes need. Of course, Declan, the captain, and of course the co-captain, they are all ready. Coach Steve Lewis, everybody is doing their best to ensure that they give us a glory. We need to pick this ticket at all costs. I hope that those in charge of sports will pay attention, because this is a must get. It's a must win. It's a target that we must achieve so that we can go just beyond Super Eagles or the Tigers, so that the Black Stallions name can also ring a bell in the minds of sports enthusiasts in Nigeria.
Yes, the Black Stallions will ring a bell. The last time out at the last Olympics, this team lost in the final. They would have been there, but this time around, they are putting everything in place to make sure they win the ticket to Paris 2024 Olympics. I think this Olympics is going to be one of the biggest for Nigeria. Let's not forget that Nigeria, whenever it is the Olympic Games, we'll be doing well in the aspect of football. But now every other sport also, they want to put their name on the global map. They want to put their name on the map of Africa. As Nigeria, we know the first country to win an Olympic gold medal in football. That was in Atlanta 96. Kanu Nwankwo, Papilo, Daniel Mokachi, the Bull, a lot of them right there at the Atlanta 96. But we want to just go past football and also do well in other sports. Let's not forget the first medal for Nigeria in the Olympics came in the boxing sport, but this time around we want to do well in other sports. We also believing we're going to have a good outing in the athletics sport. For the rugby team, congratulations to them. First, they have to regulate out from the African Championship to qualify for the Olympic qualifiers, and now the Olympic qualifiers will be starting tomorrow. It's a 2-day event, and Nigeria will be locking horns with the likes of Botswana, Zimbabwe in our group, Zambia in our pool, and let's hope and pray that Nigeria get the ticket. Okay, let's leave rugby now and talk about another sport. Now we're going to the pitch, but outside the pitch, what they've done on the pitch now is now paying off outside the pitch. Now the FIFA World Best Player Award, the nominees came out, and we are happy we have a representative among the big boys that will be vying for this prestigious award. We know that the FIFA Best Player Award has been separated from Ballon d'Or. Now we have Julian Alvarez, we have Marcelo Brozovic, who is now with Al-Nassr, we have Kevin De Bruyne, we have Ike Gundogan, the Champions League winner, treble winner, we have Erling Haaland, we have Rodri, we have Kivija Kvaratskhelia, we have Kylian Mbappe, we have Lionel Messi, we have Victor Osimhen, we have Declan Rice, and then Bernardo Silva. Only Victor Osimhen, a man who was second behind Erling Haaland in top goal scorers chart last season in Europe with 29 goals in total. Now Victor Osimhen also was nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Now it's a back-to-back nomination for Victor Osimhen. Michael, Victor Osimhen now also in the FIFA Best Player Award for 2023. What's your take about this?
Yes, first of all, those billionaires from Saudi that always come for the signature of Neymar, for the signature of Mbappe, for the signature of Cristiano Ronaldo. I think it's high time they start knocking on the door of Victor Osimhen. Because he's right now one of the top 5 footballers on planet Earth. For a guy to come second or third behind only Haaland and Mbappe, that's the first Nigerian since Kanu Nwankwo in 1999. I remember vividly how Kanu dazzled, those days. And then now we're having, this is like the second coming of Kanu Nwankwo in Victor Osimhen. I see him surpassing all the records, breaking Rashidi Yakini's record. This guy is made for the big stage, and it comes as no-brainer to me. I believe he will definitely cement himself. He's definitely going to get to that legendary status. What Kanu and Okocha and Mikel Obi could not achieve, I see Victor Osimhen achieving those feats, because right now his legs are dazzling and full of goals. So yes, it's a big one for Osimhen, and we're happy that at least a Nigerian has come into the mix of best player in the world once again.
Okay, best player in the world. Now, if we want to look at the chances of Victor Osimhen, now, do you think he can actually scoop this award or make the top 5, the first 5, or maybe position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Where do you think he will fit in? Where we have Erling Haaland, Lionel Messi, we have Ike Gundogan, we have Kylian Mbappe. Now, where do you think Osimhen will finish among, okay, let's say the first 5? Where is he going to finish from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Well, first of all, you have Man City players littered all over. For a moment, I thought it was Man City starting lineup we were listening to. But then, of course, you know, Lionel Messi won the FIFA World Cup. That would definitely give him an edge. And then you have Kylian Mbappe, I mean, who was able to take France all the way to the finals. I mean, he showed that they showed that they're actually the 2 top players in the world. Those ones, they are a no-brainer. And then, of course, you come down to Haaland. Haaland is obviously a top 3 player in the world, if not the best player in the world. And then it's when you come to number 4, that's when you can think of slotting in either Osimhen or De Bruyne. But because of his success rate in front of goal, I see Osimhen at worst coming out as the 5th best player when these awards come rolling. Maybe 4th or 5th, but at worst, I don't expect him to go past the 5th position.
Yes, you don't expect him to go past the 5th position, and it's going to be a good news if Osimhen even comes 2nd or 3rd, just like what our own Cameroonian Eto'o-Fields, that is Eto'o-Fields, Samuel Eto'o-Fields, achieved. That was in 2006 when Barcelona got to the final, but he couldn't win that award. But it's a good one. He finished, I think it was the 3rd best player, and it's going to be a good one if Osimhen can also fit in that position, or 2nd or thereabout. And the 5th position will not be bad for Victor Osimhen, because he still has a lot of years on his side where he can actually achieve that aim and break George Dwe's record and become the 2nd African to win the FIFA Player of the Year. Okay, let's leave Victor Osimhen now and the FIFA Player Award, and also talk about another Victor, but this time around in Bundesliga. Now we're talking about Victor Boniface, who came who received his first call-up for the Super Eagles in the game against Sao Tome and Principe last weekend. Now he has been awarded the Player of the Month of August in Germany, beating the likes of Hurricane to that award. Now for Victor Boniface, he scored 4 goals in the month of August with 2 assists. Now Abba Michael, and another Nigerian doing well in the Bundesliga. He first, just a week ago, he won the Rookie Award, and now he has added the Player of the Month award to that award he won just a week ago.
Yes, of course. My wife is about to give birth, and since Victor's are winning all the way, probably I may just name my child who I'm expecting in the next 1 or 2 weeks, Victor. But then that is just on a lighter note. Victor Boniface it looks like one who can give Victor Osimhen a run for his money. I could just imagine a scenario where, I mean, we have 2 strikers, Victor and Victor, and then we'll start having a challenge on which Victor scored for Nigeria. A situation where both of them will feature for Nigeria and score 2 braces each, and then you will now be asking who scored the brace? Is it Victor Osimhen or Victor Boniface? I mean, we look forward to that. He needs to keep up this pace. Look at Osimhen, watch Osimhen's tapes. How does Osimhen replicate this form? He too needs to see how he can build on this. Rookie of the Year, of course, Haaland also achieved that feat in 2020. This is also a Super Eagles debutant. Victor Boniface is the next big thing. I pray that he continues to fire very well for Bundesliga giants. and hopefully we may just solve our striking problems if this Victor, can live up to the hype.
Okay, but Michael, we lost your video, but we can hear you loud and clear with the audio. So we just have to do with the audio right now because we can't get visuals from your side. But it's a good one. Still dwelling on Victor Boniface. Now, let's look at the chances. We've seen Super Eagles player, Nigerian players played in the Bundesliga. The likes of Sondo Lisa was there. We have at some point Chinedu Ogbuke. A lot of them. We have Victor Agali, a man who also starred with Shaka 04 in the Bundesliga. We have the Junior Olise Den, who also played in Bundesliga. Now, for Victor Boniface, do you think he can actually continue with this form, sustain this form?
Yes, I believe he can. Sometimes my challenge with our Nigerian players is that once they're able to secure a contract abroad, they become complacent. That has been the challenge. When you mentioned Agali and Olise, it brought back great memories. In the early 2000s when we were glued to our TVs all the time. I think Boniface just needs to ensure that he becomes hungry for goals. I think that's the most important thing. That's when he should have a thirst for more goals. He should never see himself as one who has arrived. I think that's what must have motivated Osimhen. He needs to imbibe that kind of mentality of wanting more, wanting more, wanting more. We saw his performance, those 2 goals and assists that he dropped in August. When you look at the statistics, you will see that, only him alone, 54 challenges. That's the kind of spirit that I want, and I believe he'll be able to take advantage of that and get better.
Okay, we'll be taking advantage of that and get better. We can see another Victor with Victor Osimhen. So we're going to be having V-square in the Super Eagles, like you mentioned, Michael. But let's stay a bit with Victor Boniface quickly. Now let's just look at his performance with the Super Eagles. A debutant, his first game for the Super Eagles. He also had an assist. He contributed to that goal of one of the goals that was scored in 6 goals. Now, do you think, if we look at it, Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen, Taiwo Awoni, we still have Kelechi Iheanacho there, we still have Moses Simon. Now, I think this is going to be a headache for Jose Pizarro. But what do you think? Should we take Victor Boniface and Victor Osimhen to the Nations Cup?
Yes, I think both of them should feature in the Nations Cup. Nigeria always have a problem. We only have 1 informed strikers whenever we have AFCON. We only have 1 single informed striker. But we are coming to a position where we would have 3 to 4 options. I think this is a position we have probably never had in our entire football history, where we will have 4 strikers to choose from. That will solely be based on performance. If Jose Pizarro is a great tactician, then he should find a way to ensure that it is not just to have 4 strikers or 3 strikers, but to ensure that he's able to match them and know the pairing that is best fit for our front line, so as to give us results. What we want is results. However the pairing is, be it Victor Awoni or Boniface Awoni or Victor or Osimhen, Victor Awoni, whatever the pairing may be, let him find the best pairing for the Super Eagles. We want to see results. We want goals. It's been 10 years. We've now 11 years we've not won the AFCON, and we want that. I don't know if Jose Pizarro has the wherewithal, the repertoire, they know how to do that for us, but I know strike force wise we have a good number of options.
Yes, we have a good number of options. Okay, quickly, before we go on the show, let's talk about another Nigerian player, but a lady right now. They say what men can do, women are also doing, and some of them are even doing better. Now, we're going to talk about Christy Uchebe, a lady who started for the Super Falcons at the last concluded FIFA Women's World Cup right there in New Zealand and Australia. Now, after the World Cup, the post-World Cup, she has been doing well for her club side in Portugal. That is Elsa Benfica Feminine. That is the women's team of Elsa Benfica team in Portugal. Now, they've scooped the Benfica, they've scooped the Portuguese Cup after they defeated Sporting Lisbon in the final 3-0 in the penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw in the regulation time. And for Christy Uchebe, she played all 120 minutes. And this is a lady who also among the best player in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Now, she has, after the post World Cup, she's doing well for her team. Michael, quickly, in 3 seconds, just talk about Christy Uchebe.
Yes, of course, we are very proud of her. She has shown us again that she's made for the big stage, and this is how we want to see all our Super Falcons player performs in their club sides. I think we are proud of her, and this will give her more chances, of course, being selected, because she is a winner, and that winning gene is going through her right now.
Okay, that winning gene is going to her right now, and they will be in action this weekend right there in the Portuguese Women's League. And that is where we'll leave it on 360 Sports on Trust TV. Thanks, Abba Michael. We are sorry that the video couldn't get the video, but the audio quality, the audio went through, and we are sorry for that. And that is where we'll leave it on the show. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. Thanks for watching.